motherfucking back. This is the motherfucking Gentleman's Talk podcast. We can use expressive language. Who the fuck we got on today on that? What's your name, big homie?
Big Shot in the house.
Shot's a big shot.
We in the car, but we in the house. Y'all know what I'm saying?
Facts, we do the podcast everywhere. This is all audio. His picture will be posted on my Facebook at the end of the episode. Most likely this episode will drop in 2026, 2027. We got mad work. Shout out to everybody that's tapping into the motherfucking network. Like I said, all you have to do is pull up the number 3, space, good, space, brothers with an S. Do not conjunction the words together. I have to talk like that because some of y'all might be a little illiterate. That's how it goes. Alright, so the first question on the Gentleman's Talk podcast. Give us a little background on who you are, big homie.
Well, first of all, I'm a homeboy to many people out here where I live at. And this man right here on my left, he's how can I put it, the pinnacle of our existence. You know, he make man. You understand that M-A-N, how we spell it? He's that perspective. And me, myself, he says, hey, I looked at you, Shot. I was a young buck. He looked at me, and I didn't understand what he meant by that. But days go by, weeks go by,
Fact.
Time go by, and I sees him again.
Hold on, not to interrupt. We on the Gentleman's Talk podcast. Say hello on the Gentleman's Talk podcast.
Hey.
Oh, hello.
Hey, who are you on the Gentleman's Talk podcast? Who are you?
I am your wife of Gentleman's Talk podcast.
Okay.
What is your name?
What I be?
What is your name? Since you called in on the Gentleman's Talk podcast.
Holly Allen.
Okay, she's tapped in. Hello to the big homie, Big Shot tapped in.
All right.
Okay.
Big Shot tapped in. I'm gonna call you soon. I'm done with my podcast. You tapped in. I'll tell you about everything later on. Everything's a go. I got all the dates and the tickets are a go.
Alright, well, I gotta go. I have to go back over there. I was just calling.
I would appreciate you tapping in on the Gentleman's Talk podcast.
Okay, bye-bye.
As you can see, audio. This is all audio. People can call in. He can answer phone calls. This is all audio. Nothing is fucking. This is nothing fucking ready. So we're gonna finish what he was talking about. What inspires his work? Give him a little background on who he is. I apologize. I kind of got thrown off for a second.
Well, y'all know that a lot of people, they get on the podcast or whatsoever, and they do a lot of advertisement. This is live. This is real shit.
Talk about
and
it.
I ain't gonna say that everybody got what we got, or got what he got, or got what she got. We just get it in. That's it. Day for day, we get it in.
As you're supposed to.
But everybody out there need to listen, need to stay, locked in, especially in tune with him. You ain't gonna learn that until you try to, sit down and take your time and listen what he got to say, and all the tools that he got to offer. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gonna get nowhere without this.
And this could be, that's why I do this shit for the hood. When y'all don't think I'm doing shit for the hood, this is for the fucking hood. But anyways, next question on the Gentleman's Talk podcast. If you've been incarcerated, give us an incarceration story for those that don't want to go to jail. But if you end up in jail, how would you navigate to get yourself out of the situation?
Okay. You know what I say? Keep your head on swivel, man. That's the only tool I can say for me to give to you. Just keep your head on swivel. Cause there ain't nothing out here sweet, and you always got the sharks and the hyenas and the snakes, lurking all day. For them snakes, they keep your grass cut low. For the sharks, keep your harpoon. For hyenas, motherfucker, stay with your peoples. You know how you used to stay with your people with the spears and the arrow? You was with your people. You weren't with the motherfuckers in the Caucasus Mountains and all that. You weren't doing that. You was with your peoples. Someone got a significant other that they can say, hey, that's my people.
Talk about it.
I'm with my peoples. You get what I'm saying, y'all? I'm all right. That's all I got to say on that note. You got something else for me, bro?
Yeah, next question on the Journalist Talk podcast is, do you know who the 44th president is?
Whoa.
I gotta test your brain, but we have
Whoa.
to do all
And
questions.
and I think that question, yo, you know, like me, my thought on that, you know, I'm in the history. I love the school. I love all of that about history and everything. But on that note, not saying I'm racist. It's just that I don't know. I just never really took a major thought on that, people.
So you don't know. So that's the good answer. At least you was honest. So the 44th president, because this is an urban network station, is Barack Obama.
Wow.
So now, if you wasn't informed, the 44th president is Barack Obama. You're not the only one. Some people know, some people don't know. Don't feel like I'm picking on you. I ask all questions on the podcast.
Right.
So I gotta see where you at and where you stand. So some people might take it with a grain of salt. Some people might think that I'm trying to like pick, but nigga, I gotta see what the fuck y'all was paying attention in school. I know school's been a while, but we're gonna touch all topics. So that's how I give it up.
Okay.
Alright, so the next question on the Gentleman's Talk podcast, I don't know if you're familiar with the situation, but we're going to tap into it anyway. Keefe D was supposed to be the last person that gave his nephew Orlando Lane the gun to kill Tupac. How do you feel about family members or people giving illegal guns to people to kill other people in general, from your perspective, or you don't give a fuck?
Oh man, I can't say on that note, I can't say I don't give a fuck, but because that is a strong accusation. You know, my theory, I can say that my theory is based on the same question as you asked me, but my theory for me and everyone, your fans and all, that it's a bitter thing, it's a bitter thought, and it's a big pill to swallow, bro. It's just tough. It's a tough thought, man. You know, I'm gonna be honest with you. Wow, I feel bitter just thinking about it. You know, I don't know what y'all think. You know, help me out. You know, that's the thing. That's part of this tool. You know, help me out. I really need to know, cause that's a big pill to swallow, bro.
Alright, so P. Diddy said, no disrespect to what's going on with Diddy, but I don't fuck with him anyway, but no disrespect to Diddy. I always been a Tupac fan, just to make sure y'all know. But my favorite rapper is Uncle Murder. Shout out to 50, Curtis Jackson, for signing on the Uncle Murder. But anyways, on a serious note, P. Diddy said in 1997, he don't give a fuck if Big or Tupac died. One of them made him a millionaire. How do you feel about P. Diddy saying that, if you're a P. Diddy fan or a Tupac fan?
Can I answer that?
Of course, that shit is supposed to be.
Wow. I'm a fan of both, and it's neutral. You know what I'm saying? For both of them. Wow. I think on the thought of both of them, you know, beef the way they did, and this beef carried thousands and thousands of miles away from the aspect of our living perimeter.
But it was crazy. A lot of people don't know Pac was from Jersey. He was originally from Jersey, even though he was signed to Death Row. A lot of people don't know Pac was from Jersey.
Who knew that? How many did know that?
And when Pac made that song, he used to sleep on his couch, and because before Big went to Brooklyn and got busy, because people don't know, Big and Pac from almost from the same, and we're not saying the same hub, but they're from New York. But he just got jammed up and went down and got signed to the West Coast because of whatever circumstances. So I had to make sure you know if you wasn't informed. He's originally from Jersey.
Pac. Right, Pac. Well, you know, they was putting in a lot of say articles in some magazines and memoirs that they so have of Pac, where he originally from, you know, New York. You know, a lot of times say, hey, Pac from New York.
That's where he was from.
Right? I don't know, how him and Biggie became, friends at that time, and they was actually real kids. You know, I meet a lot of my friends and homeboys from back in the day, but we're kids, and I can't pinpoint every borough I'm at and say, hey, I knew him. And we hung, you know, in 121st, you know, or something like that. And you be like, oh, you know, I knew him, but I don't know him. You get what I'm saying?
Facts.
So to judge my thought on both, I can go with the one I know best, and that's Biggie. You know, and Biggie was more the mediator. I seen. If y'all look at the documentaries, which I have seen a few, and they don't just have documentaries of just the artist himself. They have what you call low budget reporters and interviewers that do these interviews that we never seen or maybe will ever hear.
Facts. Talk about it.
Right? Doing these things.
Shots a big shot.
But I know you're gonna find out.
That's my job. Well, that's one of my jobs.
You know,
I don't really talk about stuff like that, but since they called me up on the audio, that's based. I will do my research and
right
my ways of doing what I do.
Right.
With the hood.
I know that's gonna happen. For real, people, I know that's gonna happen. He's gonna take care of that. And if y'all wanna know, all you gotta do is hit him up. Hit him up and it'll be right there for you. Like, you know, steak and potatoes on your plate right in front of you.
Alright, so next topic on the Gentleman's Talk podcast. Suge said that no LA grip can touch him. How do you feel about Suge or people saying that nobody can be touched? What's your opinion on that topic?
Wow. Yeah, we're gonna sum that up in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Look where he at. That's it.
The
Look where he at.
founder of Death Row.
Yeah. How dare him have the audacity to even, you know, quote unquote, even say that, you know, people is right. You know, hey, how dare him? But look at him and look at the ones that follow him, you know, and you know, they say, you know, you cut the head off the snake and the bottle will follow, you know, and yeah. He was a big snake. He fell hard, right, y'all? He did. He fell hard.
Went to jail like 3 or 4 or 5 times.
Yeah.
The government said, we gonna get this nigga.
Right.
Fuck your football contract.
All that. And they gave him football numbers. Yeah, they did. They gave him football numbers.
Alright, so what age was Tupac when he got shot in Las Vegas?
Whoa. Okay. It should be,
You was around for this time. You was,
I was around.
You supposed to be alive. I was a youngin', so before I decided to do who I am, you was outside with this.
Right.
I was a kid. Let's keep it together. I was a kid.
Yeah.
I didn't know I was gonna be doing this.
Yeah. You was out chasing the football career and all those things, man.
Facts.
You know, doing big things. You know, and during that time, yeah. Okay. Wow. I say he was around. It's just a guess, y'all. I'm not a rocket scientist.
Yeah, that's his age for everybody.
Just a guess. Wow. I say he were 23.
It's close, but you're wrong. The right answer, this is all audio, that's 25.
Whoa, okay. I'm 2 decimals, y'all. 2 decimals. You know, but
Okay, on to the next.